Yes, my name's Ozzy. Been working at Skin Deep for over 28 years. Been in the game 35.
Well, obviously you got an amazing reputation around Bristol, and really I think Skin Deep's got a reputation around the world. So, like, back in the day, did you start at Skin Deep?
No, I started.
Where did you start?
Back then, you just fucking, you got a machine and tattooing your mates, and then just progress from there. Yeah, I didn't. I was working for about 7 years before I went in the shop. And Dave he already had the shop. And he had somebody working there for him, and then he was a bit of a fucking knob, so he had to go.
Yeah.
And then, he asked me to come down, and that was it. Go for gold.
So before you went with Dave, you obviously learnt a lot with Dave when you joined, but in those 7 years, what were you doing to learn back then? Like, how did you know what machines to get? Where did you get your resources and information from? Because obviously no internet and stuff like that.
Yeah, you just, you had to hang out in tattoo shops first.
That is a good
That's
one.
Man,
You can see it in the video, but you can't smell
that's
it.
a happy fart. Tell him it's a dog, not me. You just, when you got tattooed and all that, you'd, if you wanted cheap tattoos, you'd go to someone in their house and stuff like that, but you'd watch them. You know what I mean? You'd watch everything, what they was doing, and you just, like you said, no internet back then, you'd ask questions, if you went to someone's shop, you ask questions about tattooing, like Danny Scouse, he'd make you fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was like secret and all that, family trade, and the Scousses, which is still fucking respected to this day,
Yeah, definitely.
But, it was hard. You just had to fucking try things,
Just trial and error.
Yeah, back then there wasn't none of that. I want a picture of my nan and shit like that, and they might get a fucking caricature of her or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ain't got blonde hair, so you give her ginger hair or bright orange or something.
You just had to work with whatever you had back in those
Oh
days.
yeah, and if you broke a spring on the machine and you couldn't, in the early days, and you thought, fuck me, my machine's broke, and we started fiddling about out in the shed, coming up, we'd sprung steel, and we punch it through and make our own springs for the machines, like we had to make our own needles back then. It wasn't mass produced like now.
Yeah, Ash telling me about you went to a butterfly farm.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me about that, because I didn't ask too much, so I'm looking forward to hearing about that.
Back then it was all Sharps 12s, and they were carbon. They weren't stainless like today, and obviously stainless don't rust, and but the carbons were shit hot at putting colour in, because you wouldn't get that rubbed stainless needle on the stainless tube, and it'd milk your yellows and your whites and your lighter colours and mix it, fuck it right up. So then you'd come out with carbon needles and they was fucking sweet, but then all of a sudden we caught wind that somebody took their family to this butterfly farm down near Weymouth, and they said they had all these entomology pins for putting the fucking, like when they put them out on a board, all the beetles and all this and all that, like taxidermy thing, innit? So we started looking at the fucking needles, and they was like 20p for 100, and what? So we went down there and fucking bought boxes of the fuckers. But we only knew after we soldered them, because stainless was bastard to solder. You had to have the right flux. And we had a mate, Dennis, in Amsterdam, and he brought this flux over, and it would solder stainless. So we was away until we started using them. I was thinking, hey, hang on a minute, we're fucking, oh, they was up to fuck. So we'd have, you know, like the old barber on his chair, he'd have, with his cutthroat, he'd have the fucking bit of raw leather, and he'd sharpen the cunt up. Yeah. So we was doing fucking shit like that, and we was getting good needles with these bug pins. That they still sell them called bug pins now because they're so fine. But yeah,
that's why they're called bug pins.
Yeah, there you go.
Hell, that's only
bug pins. Yeah.
That's why they're called bug pins.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
But they're obviously a lot. Fucking sharper now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had the dinosaur fucking bug pins. Yeah.
Mind blowing.
But yeah, shit like that, you have to source for yourself, you know. They keep saying it, no internet and it was secretive back then. If you stumbled across something, you fucking kept it yourself. Unless, you know, we all had a little group of mates and all that, and we'd all fucking chat about stuff. And yeah, same as designs, you know. I've said it umpteen times, millions of people, there wasn't such thing as a fucking tattoo mag. And then all of a sudden, Easy Rider motorbike mag brought out once every year. They brought out a tattoo supplement in the. So you go and fucking buy it. But I found one shop that sold it, and it was down Western. So I'd hop on the train, go down fucking Western, buy it. My mates would be phoning, yeah, so-and-so's phone, all right, give me a chance to fucking look through it. I'd start tracing off all loads of tattoos in there and all that, and then they'd be wanting to borrow it, me mates, you know what I mean? So everybody's like, this one tattoo mag was circulating in our little ring of friends, and they'd be phoning, have you traced those snakes out? Yes, all right, yeah, we'll go to the photocopiers then, and we'll get 5 lots done. And, you know, that's how it used to be. But anybody outside our little circle, fuck off.
Yeah.
Sort it all for yourself.
Why do you think it was like that back in the day? Just because tattooing wasn't as big, you had to try and, you know, build up your own knowledge and clientele and that, and you had to sort of make a name for yourself within that little niche, isn't it? Obviously today it's a lot more popular, but back then.
Yeah, it's like I said, it was just secretive back then. It all had that like stigma around it, you know, where like I said, you're going down excuses and you start asking questions. Fuck me, the baseball bat come out. I'm telling you, and you're out the door, ta-da, and you'd think, you tap in there the week after and right, you won't remember me. You get one foot, get the fuck out, you prick. Christ, proper bloke. Yeah. But I can't remember what you fucking said now instead.
What do you think was the main purpose that it was like that? Because there wasn't so many people getting tattooed, so you had to keep yourself busy.
Yeah, there wasn't. We was obviously the new era coming around the corner. You know what I mean? You had your shops like Excuses and all that. You know, his father Les, back from the 40s onwards, and then Danny, and you heard all these stories as a kid. You know, fuck you know, you don't fuck about. You can hear a pin drop in there, and everything was just, I don't know. Everything was more lairier back then. And then you wouldn't... If somebody scattered being fed, if somebody... like for instance, somebody traced one of your designs off of somebody, tattoo you did, and so you go around and fucking knock his door down. You know what I mean? It was just all... I don't know. I
think keeping knowledge back as well, if you had to travel all the way down, say Weymouth, to do that, like
you don't want to come back and
if you go through all that trouble just to get that design or that,
I
wouldn't want to give my secrets out.
That's right. You don't come back fucking blabbing your mouth off. But you would in your own little clique, like, you know, just help each other. And but it was fucking potty, you know. You'd hear someone else tattooing and you go round there. If they was a fucking asshole, you know, you didn't fucking bother with them. They didn't come in your clique. Yeah. But if someone was shit hot and he knew more, but he was still an asshole, you want him as your mate. You know what I mean? But yeah, and it comes obviously with all shit. I'm still secretive now. I can't get out of it. I covers all me fucking where I get me colours from. I covers them up with stickers, or I turn them back to front so people can't see. I can't help it.
Yeah.
It's just how it fucking is.
So long,
but yeah, like now, difference back then. No internet, like you said. Now it's just click of a button, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking fantastic, man.
Yeah.
I use it now. You got to.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, nah, you never had none of that. You had to go and tap the kiddie up at the fucking printing shop when the boss went there. Get a load, you do a load of fucking line drawings, go up there and get them all printed off like a tenner. But you only had a tenner on you, so you had to walk out, couldn't catch a fucking bus, you never had a dough. Well, that's how it was.
Yeah.
And now everything's just technology bonkers, isn't it? But
yeah. Well, we've had Kyle in the shop for a couple of months, and he's almost like spoilt for choice on what to draw, how to learn. There's so many different styles and aspects. It's not even like just learning tattooing anymore. It's like, well, what styles that the people have an interest in. Because now it's not even we're teaching them like tattooing in a certain aspect, but when it comes to drawing and finding your own way, that's actually considered a thing now. What styles people like is becoming more niches. You see people get into tattooing and they're only doing one or two different styles.
You gotta just do. See, back with us, you try and copy the styles of the tattoos that you've seen already done on people, because that's the only fucking shit you had to go on. You never had no other references, like DVDs and fucking how to set up a tattoo machine. You know what I mean? None of that. But you gotta be, from a young age, you gotta be, you gotta have it in you, haven't you? You gotta be some sort of fucking lead on the floor on a Sunday afternoon when it's raining. What's he doing in there? Oh, he's fucking drawing crazy fucking monsters at the age of 5 and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then you get better at those crazy monsters. Yeah. And then later on in life, you might, doing tattoos, and all of a sudden your fucking style comes out from right back then. Crazy monsters. But yeah, I think it's in you. It's there's kids out there. In our day, we had the saying like, oh, he might be able to draw on paper, but he fucking won't be able to draw on skin. But the day and age of the kids doing it today, like you lot and all that, the new era again, you're proving that saying fucking wrong. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people out there can't fucking draw. But they could fucking put a realistic fucking tattoo on and blow your fucking head off, like. It's nuts, but it's like when I was a young un, our mother said to me, obviously when I was older, she said, you was about the age of 9 when she said we was on holiday down Cornwall and we was walking along and then all of a sudden you were gone. And we found you and you were just looking at this heavily tattooed man with eyes. And he had an earring in, and I thought, fuck about, look at this. This is like, men. You know what I mean? Straight home, all my action men got tattooed. Yeah, fucking thiefed our old man's razor, giving a Mohican. Fucking shit like that. And so yeah, age 9, fuck me, what's that? That's 1970, I don't fucking know. Early 70s that'd be, and before punk rockers come out, see?
You was giving them
so I was giving him a Mohican when our old man was giving her a fucking slap for fucking his razor up. Chunks of fucking plastic in there. Little bits of fuzzy felt, like, for the hair.
fuzzy felt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the same thing. As long as you've got something in you as a kid, I think that's the cool thing about like a lot of people don't like adapting to it, but it's cool to see you adapting to it because I think there's so many possibilities out there. like we're saying, you're taking like Action Men and a razor and stuff like that, and you've ended up tattooing, and you know, like these years later, making a name for yourself in this industry that's growing, and there's just more potential. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, now I'm tattooing real life fucking Mohicans.
There you go.
Fuck me.
But yeah, it's cool to see that like you can come up in a different generation and have more resources. But I think it's cool hearing these things to know, you know, like know the people that have paved the way to make all that stuff possible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for the, you know, the old school way of working with, whether it be like machines or style or resources, I think there's certain things you can't forget, you know, like whether it be the technical side, the black lines, the heavy shading, or even just like the mentality of it wasn't easy, so you had to graft it and just, you know, if you didn't love tattooing back then, you wouldn't have stuck at it for 7 years before you found Dave. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, fuck
And
me. I was besotted with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the problem nowadays, and I get why people get a bit pissed at it, because it is easy come, easy go in tattooing nowadays. But I think the benefit of it is that it is saturated, but you've now got there's no excuses. You've got to take it and run with it, and it's, you know, the best person they're gonna shine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's healthy competition nowadays, I think.
Yeah. All the larryness is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, back in our day, it was, nah. Things would get Larry quick.
Yeah. I understand it more back then though, because if it's not so popular, and if there's not so many artists about, there's not so many people getting tattooed, you obviously work for your piece of the pie, don't you?
Yeah.
And if somebody tries taking it away from you, anyone outside, like you're saying, your little clique,
Yeah.
then it's taken away from things that you're working hard for. But I think nowadays, because there's so many people getting tattooed and tattooing, I think that the mentality of hiding too much information is probably going to start being damaging to the industry, because I've seen people come in, get, you know, half an apprenticeship, go and open their own shop, and then they take on apprentices, and I see a lot of tradition, whether it be in the mindset, whether it be your black lines and black shading. I think there's a lot missing from the industry. I'm glad that it's got as big and popular as it is, because I love tattooing, but the downside of it is there's a lot of information that's getting lost because of this easy come, easy go approach in tattooing now. It's easy to open a shop and go and do your own thing and take on another apprentice.
Open a shop and fucking put an advert for 6 artists, please.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Years ago, like I said, you had to fucking, well, you had to build it all up yourself. Everything had to be.
Chair on nails.
Huh?
When's your chair?
What's I doing to a wheelie? Where am I going?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like that? Show me bollock, right? Yeah, it is. I'm glad I ain't starting today. I'm glad I ain't coming into this game today, because what I see you boys is putting on, and all your mates, and fuck me, it's fucking mind blowing. We could never dream of stuff being put on fucking skin like that. You know what I mean? How could you get a fucking tattoo looking like a photo? What? It wasn't happening back then.
Yeah.
But you had people breaking through, doing. Hey, that's straight away you go, that ain't real. You see it in the magazine, that ain't fucking real. You go to Dunstable Tattoo Show, main show, like, and there he was. Fucking me, it is real. Carrie Barber from the States. She done this portrait. It was on her husband's leg. And the crowd was about 10 deep around looking at this fucking portrait. People was just in awe over it. You know what I mean? And then you had Jack Rudy come over. Fuck about. There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you just had people breaking through, fucking doing all this layered shading. Where we was brought up, worked from dark to light colour. You put the black lines on, you put the black shading in. You was doing a black and grey piece, you know, then you'd get all your fucking, you'd finish with your lightest shade. Not now. With that, we first seen Paul Booth doing it. And he was doing like this realistic fucking horror stuff. like your monsters. And we were saying, what the fuck's he doing? He started with the light, and we were going to have a few beers, we come back, fuck you, now that's what he's up to. You know, we didn't see it done, that was ass backwards to us.
Yeah.
You know, because we'd always say, oh no, you can't put fucking black up against yellow, fresh done, that'll fuck the yellow up. It wouldn't. You couldn't be fucked to go back there with the black. You're busy Saturday, 20 people waiting, thinking, fuck me, it's 12 o'clock already. Fuck about.
You know, obviously nowadays it's so easy to get references looking at different images online.
Yeah.
But do you lot go all down to libraries and...
Yeah. Fuck me, you'd be sat there and you'd think, I wonder if there's got any tattoo books in the library. Fucking straight out of the library, you know, this fucking skinhead walking in. There's 14 on Martins on, fucking tattoos everywhere. The fucking librarian or the little check shirt. Can I join the library, please? You know what I mean? Oh, yes, of course. Any books on tattoos? Oh, yes, we have. Fucking get in there. There'll be 2 books there. Yeah, never took them back. She ain't coming knocking on the door, is she, in her fucking skirt, man? Nah.
Probably a tab at the library racking up to this day.
Yeah, probably banned from every library in Bristol, like. But yeah, you'd fucking, you'd keep shit, any shit to do with tattoos, if there's anything in the newspaper. If there was like a you know, you get like a little blip of news before our area news comes on the telly. Yeah. Oh, and then we're down Danny Scuse's tattoo shop. Fucking phone will be ringing off the wall. Tattooing on the telly, quick, I'm taping it, you taping it. No, I got a fucking Betamax fucking video and I haven't even got one. You know, it was crazy. It's like when we get all those line drawings done, what we do, we'd have to hand stencil, and then we'd keep that hand stencil. There wasn't no one stencil and throw it. We'd fucking keep them. Because it was, you know, you don't want to be doing that all the time. You just had a set of designs on the wall, and you made sure you had a line drawing for each one, but both ways. You know what I mean? It all depends. You're having one here, you don't want it looking out, do you? Tiger's head. You look shit, you've got to position it, looking in. So you'd have them both ways. And you'd keep every single one of them and you'd number them. You know what I mean? You'd have them in a little filing system. So you didn't have to fuck about. You might have 20 people out there waiting, you can't. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh, that one just done, You know what I mean? So when bulldogs come in, fuck me. You do over 10 bulldogs on a Saturday.
So you're using the same stencils?
Yeah.
They lasted?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Put them on washing up liquid.
Washing
up liquid, you know, fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just put it on with that. Like now you got that stencil stuff.
Yeah.
Glorified fucking washing up liquid. But I fucking use it. That's all we used to use, you know what I mean? But yeah, exactly the same. You just have to dry it off with a bit of tissue after because you'd smudge it otherwise. If you got straight on it, you could lose your fucking transfer. It wouldn't, you had to wait for it to fucking dry properly. So, transfer on, and then you'd fuck about setting up and all shit like that. Give it time to dry and all that. But then years ago, we had in the winter time, we sussed out all the transfers were fucking running. You know what I mean? House full of people again, 20 plus people in the waiting room. Had the fire on in the winter, and we couldn't fucking suss out why are these fucking. We thought it was just because it was cold and it was sweaty in there because there was loads of people. It was running, and an old boy said to us down a boozer one night, "Got colour gas fire in there, boys?" Yeah, he said, "That's your fucking problem." He said it's like the fucking something in the gas is obviously going with the condensation and it's making all the fucking transfer run.
Shit.
So we got a dry one and then never had a runny transfer again. But yeah, keep every fucking one and yeah.
mental. Now you got the iPad. It's got like a whole. Well, it's like a virtual library now, isn't it? You've got whatever you want.
Yeah.
All of it's designed, like on Procreate. You show you Procreate?
No.
The app on the iPad, you do all your drawing and designing, photoshopping.
Is that what you done when you done our mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the boys do it. Char and Jimmy and Marcus does it down our shop. Like I say, they were born with a fucking microchip in their head, like all the kids of today.
Yeah,
we
that's it.
Wouldn't.
That's it.
We wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got proper fucking drugs now. We had fucking glue. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Sums it up.
Yeah, fuck me.
It was because when I was my first couple of years or like 3 years into tattooing was using all like hand drawing paper and getting a light box, like build up my sleeve and stuff.
Yeah.
Literally, like I think the Photoshop now is just virtual paper. So you've got all your layers, which would be all my pieces of paper that I was layering up. It's just all on my Photoshop on one side. It's just all just digital.
Yeah.
Because I'm still drawing on the pad and everything like that. It's just literally all it eliminates is me having 15 pieces of paper in front of me. What the fuck am I doing with all of this?
Yeah, I remember doing the same thing, cutting it up,
Yeah,
photoshopping, putting it all together.
That's not the right size.
Yeah.
Now I have to go like reprint this bit out to use it as my reference.
I bet even that was advanced, like when you started, because you actually print your own shit out. And And now he's doing it one step up from that. Just everything on there, you print it out.
You print shit off now. Once you use it, throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah. I still got a cabinet out there from our shop.
Yeah.
And that got 28 years worth of fucking line drawings in there on tracing paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same again. You know, you work a shop, you got to have your line drawings, but then your stencil makers come out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I borrowed one once. He said, "Going on holiday, you can use my stencil maker. Make it." This is before the shop, before I was down the shop with Dave, and I didn't know the fucking paper was worth loads of dough, like, you know. I just fucking emptied the box. I had all these stacks of fucking different transfers and all that all cut out and all that. You come over and you have
You've done it
mental.
just ready for you to like for next time, like the next Saturday down the shop where you just have all these stencils ready. Or like when not.
Before I got the shot, I just made sure I loaded up. Just take the fucking opportunity.
Yeah, like fucking while I got it.
Jump on the ride and go, innit? Fucking full throttle till the petrol runs out. Fuck me.
Well, it's a lot easier with it. Like he's got what app is it you use? You change the image to like all the black.
Photocopy filter on Photoshop. Yeah. Literally just creates a line drawing for you now on certain stuff. I didn't use it for everything.
Have you seen that? He's got you change like you
I didn't understand it.
He gets an image up, turns it all to black, and then you can run that through the stencil machine because obviously it only picks up the black, doesn't it? But you put a portrait through and it comes up like all pixelated.
What, where you put the shade in?
Yeah.
That's fucking cheating, man.
That's
fucking jammy bam. Lucky.
I showed you the even more so because that's still
transfer from shade.
It's still black though. It's still black, so it'd be
black.
like blotted. But did you see the brother one where you fill the tanks up?
Yes.
And that actually gives you the It's you press.
It comes out like a picture.
Print.
Yeah.
And then the actual stencil comes out of the printer. So instead of printing with black ink, it's with the
you got to buy the stencil powder. For that.
Or the liquid that goes into it, and that is literally like a photograph. It goes on the skin. I used it a couple of times for portraits, but I didn't get on with it because it's not natural.
Yeah, I'd
in the
imagine
way
there's too much fucking.
Because you
there's
think
too much transfer there.
Yeah, and you think it helps because you've got this gradient, but when you've got say like a gradient of like a jawline on this side, but you're putting in your black here, you can't tell what tone that needs to be or what value it needs to be.
Yes.
Because it's been purple. So it's not. So it doesn't really.
That was what I was thinking. Do it fucking.
That's
when you put a transfer on. Do it give you different grades of purple?
It does, yeah. So, but you're thinking, oh, this to help me because.
But then that lighter purple's gonna fucking wear away. But then you boys work and finish as you go, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, no, me not so much. So I do similar to like I would with Japanese. Like you say, like you do your layers, you open up the skin a little bit. So I would go through everything with my liner. Maybe tip shade with my liner a little bit to open up the skin. And then I'd probably put my darker tones in and then finish with the light tones. Right. I like to layer the same way. Like I said to you before, I don't like using that stencil because it's too, like, almost paint by numbers. It's like saying, like, finish as you go.
Yeah.
Whereas I like to build up and I like to almost understand the values and the depth and stuff like that. I'd rather build it up.
Yeah.
Same as you, open up the skin a little bit. And
right, the transfer like you're on about now, how, you know, certain people go about it, working, it's almost like that fucking foil thing you get, it's all black in it, you know, you buy from the fucking seaside or something, might be a tiger on there and you've got all the lines to scratch it off, and then there's foil there, you know, it might be silver foil, it might be copper. That's almost like these transfers, isn't it? It's just do it. Don't matter. You've never fucking done a drawing in your life. You follow that. You show your nan. A lovely tiger. It's a fucking tiger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If none of that was there, now fucking draw me a tiger.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Fuck you, nan. A tiger. Fuck's sake. We're done a seaside.
But that's perfect because you saying about you know, with you going through Japanese and the way you learnt stuff, like your process of it, me doing my black and grey realism, but you saying, oh, you know, young guys coming through and doing black and grey realism, because I didn't get to do the fundamentals of it, I went straight into black and grey. I could know how to apply, I could copy that picture onto the skin, but I didn't understand why that was going there and that was doing that until like working with Shane, he showed me how to break it down into like the fundamentals of it. This is why this shade goes there. This is why that value's black, that value's mid-tint.
Yeah.
But I never really understood that. Even 6-7 years in, I was just copying that from that.
Yeah.
So it's completely different kind of story to it.
And
I'm getting back to fundamentals now.
Yeah.
And learning.
You should never fucking stop learning in this game. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people we've seen it over in the industry, you know, think they fucking reach the top, think they're the cherry on the cake and all that, and they'll fucking stop there. Keep going. You know what I mean? Just, you got to keep pushing yourself and be interested in it and fucking, you know, I still fucking love it. You know what I mean? I know I'm 4 days a week now, but, you know, I'm flat out doing it and I fucking love it. But I can only do massive stuff now. The old fucking mince pies don't like small fucking awkward shit. That's why all you boys got to come around. No, big jumbo fucking colouring book.
Yeah,
size fucking areas now. You know what I mean? Monsters. Yeah.
What keeps you inspired? Still loving it.
Seeing other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seeing
fucking yeah. You know, I wake up every morning. I flick through Instagram. You know what I mean? I only got Tattooist on there and close friends, and my head's blown off every fucking morning. But like, even if that went there, I still I'm one of they. I was at the Woodyard the other day, doing shit out of back. And I see this kid in a t-shirt, and I'm chatting away to this geezer. I said, fucking hang on a minute, I've got to go and see who done these arms. Fucking fantastic. I said to him, I tell your tattooist, I said, you know, that's fucking top dollar. And he was. Set of black, no water shading, fucking black Jap arm sleeves. I tell you what, I would have said, a top Jap fucking artist done them. But no, English boy, I can't remember his name, 10 out of 10. Yeah, beautiful. That inspires me. You know what I mean? I come home and sketch his arms out quick so I can do it on someone else. See, that's the, you know, shit like that is still in me, like, you know what I mean? And like, it's just, but yeah, I get inspired by loads of stuff, you know. You know, you'd be sat there having a shit and all that, and there might be a picture in the tile down there, and you think, oh, I've never noticed that before. You might come in and do a quick sketch of it. No, I ain't on that. No, it's just loads of things, like, it gives you ideas, doesn't it? You know, and then...
You probably find inspiration in different things than we do just because of your resources, though. So you would probably look, you know, we probably overlook stuff that you don't, purely because we weren't used to looking there for inspiration.
Yeah, like you said, it with your, you know, you got this button for that, bring in the lines, bring in the background, and the tab thing. If you'd have been here Saturday, I had to do a fucking dragon arm piece, and like you said, I had about 15 fucking bits of paper there.
Yeah.
But me with my technology, I numbered them.
You are.
So they get fucked up. Hillbilly style. That's the, you know, it never go, isn't it? It's what you're used to. It's so you are. But yeah, inspiration. I still got my top tattooists in my who have always been my inspiration, and they still fucking are. You know what I mean? It's like it was on about styles and all that. That, you know, drawing your monsters, you get better at your monsters. You might see a man on the other side of the world drawing a similar monsters you've been drawing. And you think, fucking hell, he's me. You know what I mean? That's where I'm coming from. Someone else is doing it, and and they're your inspiration. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's I still follow those people now. You know, not blowing smoke up no fucker's ass or nothing like that, but. You gotta have inspiration. My old man, he always told me, be as you is. He said, admire what other people do, but don't try and be them. You is you. Be as you is. Let them be who they are. And that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's a big problem in the industry today.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I think as many resources as there are, I think there is a lot of imagination being lacked. Like I'm saying, easy come, easy go. I think there's a lot of people liking certain things and imitating rather than being able to create their own.
Yeah.
That's it. Copycats.
I fell victim to that as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think it's easy to, because it's easy to get inspired, but I think, like you're saying, you've got to make a point of being, you know, making sure that you're displaying your individual qualities that only you can have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think there is a lot of people.
That's what I
maybe
do
not
love about Japanese
copying,
work,
but
because everyone's always got their unique statement. Like, if I see your work, I know it's your work. If I see like Philip Liu's work, I know that's his work.
Yeah.
That's what I really love about and admire about Japanese.
Just, you know, it's so you do it. You know, I might see a Philip Liu piece, and you know his water is just fucking, you know, Philip Liu water. That's it. There ain't nothing better around. You don't try and mimic it. You just do it how it comes out of you. You know what I mean? But he is my number one inspiration. I was talking just now. And he is still as eager as he was from day one, that man. You know what I mean? All the old friends who I got, old tattooers, they, like Lau Hardy, he is just fucking, he inspires me every time I fucking walk away from the man and all what he said, and he top geezer, and they all are, you know? None of them got their own fucking ass, you know, and they're proper blokes, and you know, and you feel honoured to fit in with people like that, you know, and you know, when you're yourself, you don't go around thinking, oh, I'm the fucking boy, I got a crown on my head and all that. Just be your fucking self, be as you is. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Be as you is, and then you get friends who bees as that is.
That's when it works.
Yeah, just you know, I haven't been doing like, I don't call my style Japanese. Right? The Japanese boys do the Japanese. You know what I mean? This is just my take, so I call it Japanese. Yeah. Some bollocks, I don't know. But yeah, you know, back in the 80s and 90s, go, you know, in the shop with Dave, and like I said, you just come in and choose a design off the wall. Where all the design sets everywhere, all the up to date. Anything else come out, we catch wind off. Yeah, fucking hear about a Tattooist guy, phone him up, yeah, any chance? Yeah, alright, I'll take you around the photocopiers. Next fucking week, or you know, you got the same people coming in for tattoos. Fucking hell, I'd have that, and you got to keep it fresh on the walls. You know what I mean? So we weren't doing a fucking Jap style every day. Fucking bulldog here, fucking tribal. But you could practice doing your black when you'd be doing tribal. You see?
Yeah.
When you got these back pieces in your head, also a massive dragon and a fighting a fucking fish or something all over someone's back, you keep all this in your head. Oh yeah, I've got a little technique going there in the tribal. That's right, enough done there. Cut it in black, scab like that next week. But yeah, you know, it's just you find your style. But it ain't every day you get to do your fucking style. Now, 35 years later, I am. It don't come overnight. It don't. Not everybody wants your style. So it's a good job. There's fucking loads of tattoos about now. Because if there wasn't, I'd still be doing fucking bulldog and fucking drywall. Don't get me wrong, mate. I used to love doing it because it'd be not like a surprise. You know, someone would come in half the time, you'd say, what the fuck do you want that for? Ain't me what's wearing it. But yeah, me and Dave used to race on a Saturday if we used to get same tattoos in. Like, you know, someone might come in, Black Panther's head. We'd go down the list. Oh no, 2 Black Panthers. Who's having a Black Panther's head? 2 kiddies put their hands up. We'll get you in now. We'd all set up. Right, ready? Yeah, okay. Fucking he'd hammer me. He'd fuck all over right. You go, yeah, there you are then, mate, all done. I go, fuck off, I'm only putting the fucking black. You know what I mean? I ain't finished me lining. Done. White in the eye. Fuck. It was like fucking 100 miles an hour on that, man. But in there. I had a kiddie in there the other day, 25-year-old tattoos off of Dave. And solid. Still in.
Yeah.
Oh, the blue.
Yeah, the blue, the fucking all colours. White. Yeah, and in this tiger he done on Colbert, it looks like it was done fucking last week. Yeah. That's 18-year-old, but yeah, fucking bright. Powder colour.
Did I tell you the other day about Gregory back in the day? When I was at the London Tattoo Convention getting tattooed by Federico. And I was getting my sleeve done. I think I was getting some colour put in. And I was there, like, some of the Miami Ink guys were there, and they were telling stories back and forth about what they've been doing. And Gregory, do you know where Gregory's from? Somewhere in Europe, right?
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was they were telling stories back and forth, and he brought Dave up out of anyone. And it was only then I realised, you know, being in Bristol, you realise the reputation more local, but you don't realise how all the way back then, before the internet and before all of that, you know, he made a name for himself all over the world, really, because they were telling stories from being all over the world.
Yeah.
And I think it's
Yeah, because Greg was very good mates with Dave, and yeah, I'm sure it was Eindhoven. I can't remember what fucking I don't know. Come to me in a minute. What the shop's called? Cherry fucking something or other. I don't know, but yeah, he's bonkers, Greg. He stayed here a few times, but yeah, back in the day, Greg was he was putting on fucking shit hot stuff, and you know when magazines started coming out, Greg was in there. Holland, yeah, Eindhoven, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, fine.
And he and then you know Dave moved to Amsterdam years on, and he was very friendly with Greg, and he fucking Greg, yeah, Greg's bonkers. I'd done my first ever tattoo convention with Gregory.
Yeah?
Yeah, in
was that?
Canada. Montreal, Canada. Dave was billed to go until they looked at his rap sheet. Dave wasn't allowed to go. They said, we're not having you in our fucking country. So he said, do you want to go, Mike? Yeah, all right. I think fucking shit, that bad. I haven't never worked a tattoo convention before. And you got the likes of all the fucking top names working there. Tintin, Jonathan Shaw, Scott Sylvia, fucking Paul Boo, fucking now Gil Monty, the lot, Jack Rudy, and I'm thinking, fuck off, I'm just a little dude who stops cutting bulldogs on and bits of tribal. Goes over there, well, I'm working with Greg, and shit, nah, he's fucking bonkers. He ain't now, but he fucking used to be. Yeah, I can't really say what happened because.
Is that like your basically only way of networking back then was travelling, conventions, getting yourself out there?
Yeah, we knew the same boys would be at these conventions. You know what I mean? There might be a letter arrive. You know, Dave will write, going to the Japan show with a fucking English Bull Terrier. He drew a little fucking doodle of an English Bull Terrier ripping his asshole apart, looking over his shoulder with his thumb up, like, I'm going to the Japan show, and that'd be it. And he knew it was from Dave. And we didn't hear fuck all. And like that, you know, we went to the first Japan show. Danny Skews was invited, but he never had the. He obviously wasn't working and all that back then, and he had to watch his money and all that. So he said to me and Dave it was his dream, so we paid for him. We went. And we walked through the door of the fucking Japanese convention. Who's at the bar? Fucking bollocks, Greg. Oh no, fuck me. Within seconds, the fucking bar was wiped of beer, and then we had to go on the fucking pints of gin and tonic.
Pint.
Yeah, but 2 pints at a time. It was like 5,500 yen a fucking pint. It was like when we changed our money out, we had so many million, and we were like, yeah, fucking millionaires. And oh dear, I got all photos of that. Lau was there, Lau Hurley, George Bone, and yeah, we had a nice little English laugh in the Japanese convention. Got Oriyoshi over there signing all his 100 Demons book, and the fucking queue was all around the fucking convention. But you had them all there. Your man, Mr. Cartoon, he was there. Yeah, and load of the, you know, Philip Liu. You had them all there. All the top ones. But the Yanks put it on, and we, all of a sudden, you could tell there was some sort of fucking atmosphere going on and all that. And the local boys arrived. And we know the local boys are in Japan. And I don't know, something went on, and then all the air was clear. We sussed out later on what was said and done. Certain people asked to be informed that things are going on, and they weren't. So, but something was done, but then all of a sudden you just had all your. One geezer took his fucking shirt off. Now we were brought up on. Just as tattoo magazines, going back to that, just tattoo magazines are coming out, you had your Ed Hardy tattoo time books. And all we seen was these Japanese blokes in these books. And you think, fucking check that out. Done, like Oriyoshi 1 done them. Oriyoshi 2, you know, we got Oriyoshi 3 now, all top masters. One geezer takes his shirt off at the convention. Dave's gone, fuck me, that's that cunt out of the tattoo time book. That's it. They're all stripping off. You never seen so many fucking proper original Jap bodysuits. But we've only seen them in these books.
Mm-hmm.
We're here now having a beer and a fag with them.
Yeah.
We got on fucking bollocks, mate. Yeah. And all the masters were there as well, from like, you know, 70-odd-year-old fucking masters. Stan wants to come in.
It's meant seeing stuff like that in person as well, because it looks so much better. Like pictures and videos, especially in a magazine, they never do it justice. So actually seeing a piece like that, it's good.
There he is.
I remember going to like London Convention for the first couple times, seeing like all the black and grey artists working, like how their hand speed was slow. They were taking their time doing these pieces. Just seeing their work in person, it just. You like look at the tones and think they don't even look like anything like what I'm doing. It just looks like something completely different.
Yeah, you think, how the fuck are they getting that, looking like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Absolutely mind-blowing.
Sorry, if you sit down on his level, you try and fuck you, mate.
Yeah, that's what he done. So, but they like dogs like ears, don't they? They lick your ears.
No, he likes your asshole. That's where he's going. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Inspiration again, see? Yeah. That's what you're saying, isn't it? You see these blokes and you think, fucking hell. And like, you know these people, he do his head in me. You know these people. It's
so satisfying. You just like.
You know they're going to be there.
Do it, yeah.
You know they're going to be there, and you know you're going to watch that motherfucker live. And you're there, and he's delivering what all those thoughts you've had in your thinking, and he's still leaving you with question mark. You can't. How the fuck are you getting this like this? And then one day it happens for you, and you think, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I kind of cracked it. Because I don't believe anyone will ever crack it.
Yeah. In your head, it sets in your head though as like a pattern, isn't it? And you're like, right, I know how to do that now. And then you apply it, and you keep applying. Like I remember finding, like, getting tattooed by Tommy Montoya. Got this portrait done, and I remember watching him put his inks out, and then watching his machine was running, his hand speed.
Yeah.
Just figuring out, okay, that tone at this sort of hand speed, and then it's almost like duplicating it, figuring it out, and then figuring out how to apply it to the way that I want to apply it.
Yeah.
And then that whole process, and you start building your own style. But then you see something new, it almost reinvents everything that you thought you knew.
Yeah.
And you feel like...
That's what I love about it, though.
Yeah.
That's what I love about tattooing.
You feel like you hit a ceiling and you just completely reinvented.
Every day you can just learn something new, and it's just refreshing.
But then, you get someone come in one day and you think, oh, cool, I got to do this shading now, right? Yeah. And the next time you go out and they bleed like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck is that? Oh, no. Yeah, literally. Oh, it's wicked when you get a good bit of skin. And then, you just have an amazing day, and then the next person, you're looking forward to it, and it's completely the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Or you got to do something for the next 6 weeks, but nothing like that, got that shading going on, and then you tattoo.
Till Sunday.
Yeah.
Last thing, what would you say to younger artists now, with the way that you come up, you didn't have as much to work with the younger artists, everything that they do have to work with? What would you if you give a bit of advice, or if you were tattooing in this day and age, what would you do maybe?
I don't think I would like the fucking... I don't think I would have went this way with what I'm seeing now on skin. All I can say is just fucking... It's all out there on the computers for you, and all that. Fucking smash it, do it. You know what I mean?
Don't be lazy.
If we had all that, but if they'd have had it in the fucking 40s computers, imagine the tattoos what would be put on a day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's in 40 years' time. What are they going to be fucking looking like then? You know what I mean? Is people going to be going in and having fucking their body suits, having blank patches put on them? Blank skin? What's next?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, seize it. Just grab what's out there, whatever's gonna help you progress in your art, your style, whatever. Just fucking do it. I can't really say, because it is totally different now. And just like that's all we had to do was seize it, grab it with what we could.
Yeah. It's still the same today, even though there's more to play with, I suppose, because it's become more saturated. Just everyone's still fighting the same way.
Yeah. It's and that your machines in that now is I don't know. Yeah, I've had a go with them, and they are fucking shit hot. But I don't know. It's not. I've got old hands with these old machines. But yeah, they seem to blow it in, and all these cartridges. Fuck a fight. Nobody ever thought the tattoo machine would change. The vibrating tattoo machine. People tried it. Mickey Sharps, when he come about in the 80s, he changed how tattoo machines were set up. He brought in the little rubber O-ring to go under the front spring to dampen your, make it more smoother, and yeah, you get a better fucking line, you get better delivery with the machine, with your ink and that. And but what I see and built now is, it's all on the same theory, up and down. It got to be to get that needle in there, but it's funny. I said to you before, I can't get my head round that. With these cartridges, someone's moving up here. I'm really used to that in my head. That's your movement. And yet you got something down here with a fucking spring in as well. So, hey, what's all that? That's like fucking... you know what I mean? I don't know. It don't ring right.
Yeah.
But just fucking go for it.
Use the resources.
Go for it. If you fuck up, send them somewhere where you can fix it. Tattoo fixers, isn't it? I don't know. I've never seen that.
Oh, I don't know.
Fucking
that's a good point to cut off.
Yeah. Till next time on that one.
Next time.